In our last video, I walked you through everything that's new in 2.3.4. In this video, I want to walk you through some new features that you may have missed in the last couple updates. I have a separate video coming out about this, but virtual color temperature has been completely overhauled. Override mode is by default probably what you want. As you can see, there are a whole lot of new settings you can play with for virtual parameters. Next, we've added a SelFix button for faders. SelFix is short for Select Fixtures. My favorite way to add a button to a fader is by going into the fader page and press and holding on a spot where I want to add a button. Here you'll see a pop-up appear of all the button options we have. You can still add a button by holding down the top of the fader and selecting one of the 4 button slots. Here I'll add SelFix and save it and hit save here. And now if I hit SelFix, you'll see in the command line it selects all of the fixtures that have to do with that fader. This works for all faders, whether it's a sequence, fixture, or group. Next, we've updated the flash button. So if I press and hold here and add a flash button, you'll see we have 3 new options: flash return, flash on, and flash off. If I select flash return and move the fader up and flash it, it's going to return to the state it was previously at. If I change this to flash on, it's going to flash return, but make sure that the fader stays on. If I change this to flash off, after flashing, it will turn the fader off. We've added a few more button types like on and off. These turn the fader on or off. And we've also added black, which is the opposite of flash and momentarily send the fader to 0. In the offset menu, we've added cells only to offset. If I grab this selection here of these Titan tubes and MCs and use ... to do cells only, you'll notice it will only take the cells of the last part of my selection, 241 through 249. However, if I do the same thing and grab that whole selection and go offset, cell only, it applies cells only to everything in the command line. So now you have a way to cells only the last part of your syntax or the entire line of syntax. Release enter now releases all manual values. So previously, you would have to select all the fixtures you wanted to and release them, or have a macro that says 1 through 20,000 and release everything. But now you can see I have a bunch of manual values here. I just click release, enter, and it releases all of them. You can make any value a manual value, and this is really helpful for selectively updating and saving. All you have to do is select the category in table view, hit enter, and it becomes red, indicating now that it is a manual value. You can do this for the whole fixture by selecting the fixture and hitting enter twice. A shortcut to do this outside of table view is if I select the fixture and double tap the category, it becomes manual. Hopefully there's something new in here that you may have missed. Blackout has a ton of new updates and more coming very soon.